Aloha, Magnum fans. Welcome to Dress Like Magnum. Today we're going to be discussing Magnum's famous running shoe. We're going to try and see as close as we can get to dressing like Magnum with his Puma Easy Riders. So let's dive right in, have a look here, see what we can come up with. Okay, so when we discuss dressing like Magnum, basically I put everything in one of two categories. The first one is exact, and that's where, hey, look, I can get the exact same shirt, I can get the exact same, pants, I can get, pair of Levi's, I can get the exact same one. I found a vintage pair, it's just dead on. The other one is close, and that's where, it's just not possible anymore to get it. There aren't any more around. Good example is this shoe. I actually bought this shoe when I was the Puma Easy Rider, the original ones back in the 80s, because I liked the way the shoe looked so much. And I wore that one and actually bought another pair as a spare, and I kept it under my bed. About 15 years later, okay, I pulled the thing out, and this part here, in between the heel and the sole, was all degraded. The original Easy Rider was made of, I don't even know what exactly it was, but it had the little circles in it and it was blue. And if you put your finger in it, it'd just crumble away. So honestly, you can actually find an Easy Rider like that on the internet, but honestly, it's just not going to hold up. So basically, dead and gone, okay? Unless Puma decides to remake it, which I hope they would. I've actually written to them and asked them. So if enough of us do that, I think that will happen. Until then, I think we have two really good options here for a close match. The first one is the Whirlwind. I actually got these on the internet, a pair of new old stock ones, totally unworn, for a reasonable price. They're like $50. This is a pretty close match. Basically, what we're looking for, is the blue little symbol here, and then we want blue in between here. You're also looking for this here on top here, and the bottom. So this is actually where this falls a little bit short of being, super exact, because the sole, the circles aren't the same, and it's a different color. It's made like this gum rubber, so the color is kind of off. But hey, that's pretty close. If you're in the gym, you're walking around, this is a pretty close match. So, you haven't really done too bad if you can get a pair of these. There's actually a better option these days. Puma has just come out with this pair here that I found. Really excited. So that was a Whirlwind, Puma Whirlwind. This is actually an Easy Rider they came out with, okay? This is pretty good, okay? First of all, here again, falls a little short in the sole, but better than the other one because the circles, the tread is exactly the same as the original Easy Rider, okay? And it's got the same color here. It's got some blue here. The whole thing isn't solid, but it's blue here, so that's a component. And the other thing is it's got this right here, okay? Because you can look at some of the other ones. They're like the Fast Riders. Fast Riders, you can find some actually that look very similar to Magnums, but the Fast Rider doesn't have this part here, okay? It's just kind of cut way across. And honestly, excuse me, I've had both, and it just looking down, it just doesn't look the same, even from the side. But, if that's the best you can do, that's fine. But this actually is good. Difference is it is made of leather, which actually I find it's better because it'll stay whiter longer. You don't have to worry about cleaning it. But other than that, even from a distance, even though this isn't black, that looks pretty darn close. So I think this is the best you can do today. So go ahead and look for this. You could type in like blue Puma Easy Rider blue men's, this is like, say, this is leather. That's another big difference, but it's kind of nice though. And search for it, and that I think is the best you can do as far as duplicating a shoe. Now there is also, like I said, there was a Fast Rider. If you go to Kick Screw, they actually have, I used to have a bunch of them, but I got rid of them after I bought these. There's a Fast Rider that actually looks very similar to this one, and it has the black sole, then with the identical tread. But the thing with the Fast Rider is, even now if you go to Puma, they don't have this strip here. And looking down, I'm telling you, if you hold both next to each other, it just doesn't look the same. So basically, I think this is the best you can do. So there you go. All right, until next time, Magnum fans, aloha.